The thirst is real. If you're here from my vlog channel, girl, we're gonna hop right into the online dating spiel. I could not talk about it last night because I had some wine that I was sipping upon, and I would have told y'all all my business. Caring and sharing. Thumbs up and subscribe. If this is your first time here, my name is Valencia. Nice to meet you. Got your nose. I'm gonna be doing my hair and getting ready, so if you have a problem with that, go ahead and exit over. Don't exit, just sit there, okay? Don't you go anywhere. I was lying. I love you. Don't leave me. No. At this point, I really wish like Starbucks delivered or Red Bull delivered, one or the other, because I need some energy. I like energy. I like high energy, you guys. Not like high 420. I mean like, hey, woo, it's so cool. I had like a full 24-ounce energy drink and I could feel my heart palpitating type of energy. I like Red Bull. I'm using this Garnier Fructis Buttercream, and allegedly it nourishes your curls. I am really loving this hair. Time to put on a layer of paint. You know I like to look like a mannequin when I step out the door. So I was telling y'all last night that, you know, I've been like online dating and whatnot. And for me, it's pretty strange. I come from a different time, space continuum, you know. I was made in the 80s. I had my childhood in the 90s pretty much. And that was a time when people actually spoke to each other, you know, face to face. They had real relationships instead of all this like text and foolishness. So weird. I was on the phone with my sister, and she was like, yeah, you need to get out more, woo, woo, woo. My sister is always influencing me. She's the older sister, so I'm blaming her for having that older sister influence, but she's always influencing me. So somehow I've been peer pressured into creating these multiple online dating profiles, you know, just for giggles, just for kikis, just for ha-has. And just so that I don't get rusty, you know, when it comes to men hitting on you and know how to deflect. Everybody that approaches you ain't the one. You can't get me, honey. I'm not gonna tell y'all what websites I'm on, but it's pretty easy to guess just because there aren't that many. But anyway, I match up with this guy, right? Okay, cool. He's cute. He's bald with a beard. I don't know if I've ever told y'all this, but I like him bald with a beard. Please do not have any hair follicles in the front or the back. Be completely bald with a beard. If you can grow hair, I don't want you nowhere near me. The only place I want you to be able to grow hair is on your beard. Okay? We got that. Bald with a beard. But he's like really like schmecksy. He's just like, you know, like if he was just standing there, you could literally see like smoke and fumes coming off of top of his bald head, you know. Wintertime, but it's not wintertime. But you know, when you go out in the winter, the men with the bald heads, you can see like the heat permeating from the top of their heads. Yeah, like that. So anyway, we're talking. Hey, how are you? And I'm like, hey, I'm fine. How are you? And we go through the whole spiel of, you know, what's your name? What's my name? And actually on these websites, you have like a username and a name that you can type in. But for me, okay, I gave him an alias, a nickname. One that ain't my government name, okay? It's just, it's an alias. Maybe I want to be in the FBI one day, okay? Maybe I want to be Secret Service. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, my sister, who convinced me to get onto this little thing, okay, was like, never, ever trust a guy on Tinder. Oop, I said it. I'm on Tinder, okay? I'm on Tinder. She's like, Tinder is like for hookups, and then Match.com is like for people who really want to like find relationships online. You have to pay for Match.com, woo woo. But she was like, just see Tinder, see what's in your area. Swipe left, swipe right, keep it moving. Don't go out with anybody at night. Okay, I got that all together. Brings me to why I don't give out Number one, you're online with a whole bunch of crazies. Don't nobody need to know my real government name. What, you trying to steal my identity? What? You trying to replace me? Body snatchers, okay? You trying to lure me off to some place in the woods? Get out, okay? No. That isn't my experience. Because that movie was crazy, okay? Like, you really have to be up on the up and up before they get up on you. So we're having this discussion, and he's like, he tells me, because I'm like, this don't even sound like his real name, okay? He told me his name was Barney. Now, I don't know any grown man whose name is Barney. Barnabas? Barnoff Fuel? No. I said, what's your real name? He gives me his real name. Cool. Because I'm ready to enter in on the social media myself, because people do that. Like, if I'm thinking about trying to figure out, like, if you're really who you say you are, then I know that you're trying to do the same thing with me. And God forbid people see my whole life on the internet. No, baby, I want you to get to know me before you get to know, like, internet Valencia. You know, it's like totally different, but not different, because, like, I'm truly kooky, but I want you to know that in the beginning. I want you to get to know, like, the regular schmegular. I might be normal, possibly, but really not. You know what I'm saying? I want you to get to know that one first, just so when I start scaring you, you'll be like, oh, I remember she's got a side of normal. Just a hint, you know. Hot sauce in my bag, swag. I gotta keep on my watch, y'all, because do you have to do this when you're getting ready? Keep on your watch? Because if I don't, I'll get distracted. Where was I? My sister convinced me to get on dating websites just for fun. Kiki, ha, you know, to fill out the whole dating scene, because you need to be aware as a woman of my particular age, which I am no particular age. I'm still like in my 20s. I just turned 20. Go ask your mom, okay? Or don't. But that doesn't mean that, like, I'm not keeping all my eggs in one basket, because I think I told you guys, if you follow me on my Instagram live, follow me on my Instagram, because I go live all the time. I am Valencia _ I will leave the links below in the description box. So I was telling y'all that, you know, I can't even say dating. I'm just seeing someone. So it isn't serious. I'm not giving up no goods or anything like that. So I think it's okay to talk to other people when you're just, like, establishing, you know, a friendship, because there isn't any terms of, like, monogamy that we're talking about right now. Too soon. I haven't even seen your feet, because that's on my checklist. If your feet look like Gargamel's toes, I'm not gonna be able to be with you, baby. Because when we lay down for the first time and your toes get to scratching up my legs like a blackboard in elementary school, you writing the ABCs on my legs with your eagle's talons, claws, is a problem. We're not gonna be able to do that. So please have nice feet. I digress. What was I talking about? I don't even know. Okay, check please. Oh, the Tinder guy. So Tinder guy gave me, you know, he gave me his real name, Justin. I was like, okay, you know, social media, woo woo. And he's like, are you on social media? I was like, actually I am, but we'll get to that topic later. I said, what I do for a living requires social media, so, like, I don't really like to talk about it that much, you know. I like for people to talk to me for me, and not for, like, social media purposes, because people is crazy, y'all. People is crazy, okay? They be wanting attention. I know. Seems crazy. Over here, I only have, what, like 11,000 subscribers, and then on my vlog channel, I've got 65,000 subscribers, and then on my Instagram, I've got about 13,000 followers or whatever. But, you know, people, you just got to be careful, okay? He gives me his first name. Cool. And we're talking, you know? And he's like, oh, well, I'm not even into social media. I'm like, oh, that's great, because I don't like a man who be on social media. I cannot stand a man who live his life on social media. More social media than females, okay? Always trying to get some attention, you know? And it's not even like you getting paid to do it. You just own it because you just want people to know that you're a whore. How you do it? He's like, oh, no, I don't have. I'm like, you don't have Facebook? Lies. I was like, you don't have Facebook? No Facebook. He said, that's too much drama. I was like, you don't have an Instagram? He was like, no. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, so I felt comfortable with asking him his last name because, mind you, I'm collecting information to do my background check that's going to come in the next 3 to 5 business days. And he tells me his last name. So I'm, okay, no Facebook. He doesn't have a Facebook. So then I'm like, okay, how do you spell that? Because that sounds foreign. That sounds real foreign. I never heard that before. Help me spell that. So he spells his name. I know. I think I'm like, best friend, you trifling. No, I'm not. You better do the same thing. What's your last name? How do you spell it? Oh, what street do you live on? Google him. Google him, girl. Better safe than sorry. And put your taser on stun. So I check him. I pull him up on Instagram. Ding, ding, ding. First lie. You said you didn't have social media. Oh, I have an Instagram page. Oh, you got amnesia all of a sudden? Oh, I think my daughter created it for me. Oh, your daughter created the Instagram page for you? But this says you having a great time at the beach. It does not say my dad is having a great time at the beach. One thing I can't stand, those people lie and they be like, oh, somebody else is running my social media page. Bye-bye. So then he tries to turn around on me. He's like, so you're stalking me? I said, no, I'm doing my due diligence, honey. I don't know you. I don't even know you. You know, like we're joking. And I was like, and furthermore, you really shouldn't be giving out, even though I'm a woman, there are people out there that prey on these types of websites and take people's personal information. And I was like, you really shouldn't give out your last name. Your first name is cool because it's so common, so you can. You know, I'm trying to teach you some things, but I'm like, if I ask like where you grew up as a child, you shouldn't tell me that. If I ask you, oh, I think I'm from that neighborhood, what street did you grow up on? Don't tell people that stuff. Or, you know, how did you get that last name? What was your mom's maiden name? You don't tell people these things. And he's like, well, why not? I'm like, because they can steal your identity. And then, you know, I'm trying to help you not be dumb. Okay, I'm trying to help you not be dumb. Mr. I got amnesia and I don't really have an Instagram page, but whatever. So then he's like, okay, cool. We hang up. And then the next morning, he texts me. He's like, last night was crazy. I can't believe all the information you shared with me. I can't believe I'm that naive. You know, I guess I'm just always just so trustworthy of people. I'm like, now you are a full grown man. You older than I am. Mr. I'm 39, but my profile says I'm 40, so you probably really 45 and a half. Okay? So I'm just like, nah, you a whole grown man, okay? We all know, most of us know how, you know, people can take advantage of you, which is why they say don't share, you know, personal information like that online. You just don't do it. This was the kicker. After he said that, like, I don't know if you're really who you say you are, woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, well, I was only trying to help you out, boy, bye. Whatever. It's cool. Okay? If I wasn't who I alleged myself to be, then I wouldn't have told you that. I would have just had you to keep thinking all these things, and you would have gave me all of your personal information, and I would have sold your big toe on the black market. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He was like, well, I don't know if these are even your pictures or if you're even this girl, but she's really beautiful. So if you know her, let me read y'all the text message. After everything you told me last night, how can I even be sure that you are you? I'm so confused. I realize how naive I am. It's crazy. I'm like a child amongst wolves out there in the internet. I need to slow it down. Whoever she is, though, she's pretty hot. Maybe you can give me her number. Maybe not. Kick rocks with no socks. Don't nobody feel. I see, and I know y'all probably like, oh, you were too hard on him. No. I peep game. Okay, number one, that's a way for him to like figure out who I am. Number two, it's also a way for me to like feel sorry for him and send him pictures. Next thing you know, he gonna be asking to see some breasts. You know what I'm talking about? You know, like, I don't need to prove anything to you. Nothing whatsoever. I don't want to prove anything to you. I don't even want to get coffee with you. I would literally be like, meet me at Starbucks, and I would drive by and see if that was really him, and I would be like, no, rain check, no check, you know? So yeah, online dating is, I don't know, I like meeting people like the real way. I like meeting people the real way, because number one, I like to know that you're bald with a beard. But after that experience, I'm not like opposed to online dating. I still, you know, am open to it because I'm pretty busy. I just started classes, and you know, I don't have time to go out because I'm always either, you know, working from home with the kids or whatever. So it's my way of feeling like I'm kind of out there, but not really. But I mean, let me know down in the comment section below. Do you think you should tell a guy your real name online, like first meeting him? Or do you think it's cool to go by an alias? I want to know, and I want to know if you've ever tried online dating before. I don't want to know if your mama tried it. I don't want to know if your sister tried it. I want to know if you have tried it, best friend. And how did it work out for you, girl?